Hello everybody and welcome back to Wheesearch YouTube channel. I'm Jay Iziah from the channel, well, Jay Iziah. So today's video is going to be super interesting and fun for me because one, I got an Urban Decay palette, and two, this is only the second Urban Decay palette that I've ever used. The Naked Urban Decay palette came today. Oh, I'm a lyricist, like, okay. So it literally just came in the mail, well, this morning, and I'm finally getting some time to sit down and go over this palette. I love eyeshadow, and I cannot wait to see what this Naked Cherry palette has to offer. Before we get started, please make sure you hit that subscribe button because you're gonna wanna see all the awesome content that Wheesearch has coming up, okay? Also, turn on our post notifications, give this video a thumbs up so every time we post, it will come straight to your phone, tablet, computer, wherever you are, and you will not miss a video. So let's get into this video. I'm gonna show you some swatches and then we are going to put this palette to the test. The packaging is actually super dope. It does have a gradient effect, so it's like starts as a lighter pink and then goes into a deeper burgundy pink, and I thought that was super cute. The naked part is shiny, like a shiny gold, so it reflects in the light. Then also, I really like how the cherry is in white cursive. It just gives like a really nice, like eloquent, exquisite touch to the palette. It is made out of cardboard, but the touch of it is very smooth, has a great finish. I think this is awesome packaging for Urban Decay, or for this palette. Like, you could definitely gift this for Christmas, because you know it's coming up. Let's pull this baby out. Okay, so when you pull it out, this is so cute. Like, oh my goodness. So the top is see-through and it has the cherries and all of the shades. So the cherries are the shades that are in the palette, like the shade colors. And they're all across the top like this, which I thought is super cute. It does have a mirror, so a mirror to use. I love when palettes have mirrors. Every brand should put a mirror in their palette. I talked about this on the live stream yesterday. And then it does come with a dual end brush. So this looks like a fluffy blending brush and then something to be a little more precise. And then all of the shades are located here. I know a lot of people out there like swatches. I'm not a huge fan of swatches because in my past experience, I swatch something on my arm or on my hand, and then I get home and it does not perform the same on the lid. I am gonna do some swatches so that way the people who love swatches can see them, but after that we will do some application, and that's where we really can get into this product. Here are the swatches. So that white one absolutely shook me. I am sister shook because it is pigmented AF. Oh my goodness. That one's called Hotspot. Then right next to that one you have Caution, Bang Bang, Feels, Juicy, Turn On, Ambitious, Bing, Devilish, Young Love, Drunk Dial, and Privacy. So I will say, as soon as I started swatching these, I was immediately shook. They are very pigmented, they're very shimmery, creamy shadows. They applied smoothly. I gave like each of them like 2 rubs with my finger and then I swatched it down and that's what you saw. And I'm NW50 in MAC, or if you're using the Hello Happy Foundation by Benefit Cosmetics, I'm number 11. And all of these shades showed up on my arm. So I'm completely and utterly ready to test out this shadows on my eyes. So without further ado, let's just get to that. All right, so I'm gonna jump into Juicy first from the palette, and I'm gonna use the fluffy blending side. Oh my goodness, look at the pigment. Ooh, I dropped the palette. So it is very, very creamy. That's what I'm noticing about this shadow, it's very creamy. It's not showing up that much on my lid, too much, but let's apply a little bit more. I'm just gonna pack it all right here and then blend it out. Okay, there we go. We do see some pigment. Not super pigmented on my lid. It was very pigmented when I swatched it. So I can't tell if it's the brush or if it's the shadows, but it's really hard to apply. And I'm thinking it might be the brush. First application with this brush and the shadow, it didn't blend out as well as I thought it was going to because of how they swatched. They are a bit pigmented. and they're creamy, so they did glide on smooth, and I see them on my lids. Also, it is a pink shade, like a light baby pink shade, and I have a deeper skin complexion, so that could be it too. But now I want to go grab my own brush and try to apply this crease color again and see if there's a difference. So I went ahead and grabbed my Holy Grail blending brush, my Morphe 518. All right, let's dip back into Juicy and see if we get something different. Yep, it's the brush. Okay, yeah, we're definitely gonna use my brush from now on. Let's jump into Bing. And I'm gonna use that same brush, and I'm applying this in my crease as well, just to make it a little bit deeper. Ooh, honey, she's pigmented. Oh, okay, there we go. This is the one I've been looking for. This shadow is super creamy. My brush is falling apart. We need a new one. Let's pluck those hairs real quick. I'm gonna go back to their brush because I wanna use the other side first, just to give that a fair chance before we move on. I'm gonna go in with Devilish, and I'm just going to hit my outer V area. So the brush, I'm not okay with the brushes. Like, this one is actually applying the shadow, and we are getting like some movement, but the brush is super hard. Like, why are the bristles so hard? Yeah, we're just doing shadow. Okay, I've given it a try. I'm not a fan of this brush. I'm going back to my brushes. There we go, thank you. Yeah, I don't know, that brush is not good. For a $50 palette, you'd think they'd give you a pretty decent brush, but apparently that's not the case. Now I'm gonna go in with Privacy. So Privacy is not as pigmented as I thought. All right, next I'm gonna jump into Turn On. Ooh, look at that. Oh, yes. Let's do Young Love. All right, Young Love is really nice too. It's more sheer instead of sparkly like that first one. I really like how sheer this finish is. Okay, and then the last one I'm gonna jump in is to Drunk Dial. This is another shimmer shade. And I'm just gonna pack that right at the end where that brown meets, because we want to shimmer that out. Here is the final look. When I first jumped into the palette, I was using the brush that came with the palette, and it does not apply the shadows well. With the brush, the first shadow I applied was patchy. It wasn't very pigmented. And then after feeling the brush, I realized the brush is really hard. Like, it's a synthetic brush, and the bristles are super hard, and they don't really help you blend out anything or apply shadow. So once I switched to my own brush, then I was able to create this look. And I am completely in love with the Naked Urban Decay Cherry palette. All of the colors are super pigmented. They are long lasting. I'm gonna do a wear test on this, and I'll probably do an update on my Instagram story. So if you wanna check out my other social medias in the description below. The shimmers are perfect. They're not too glittery, not too shiny, but they all have their own little property. Now, I didn't jump into every shade in the palette on my eyes, but I did use 3 shimmer shades on my lids, and then I used 3 mattes, I believe. Juicy, Bing, and Devilish. Yeah. Final thoughts on the palette. I would definitely pick up the Urban Decay Naked Cherry palette because I'm in love with this look. I'm about to go take some pictures, post this on Instagram because, you know, we poppin', okay? When I saw the advertisements for the Urban Decay Naked Cherry palette, I thought it was really similar to the Back Talk palette by Urban Decay. And Gabrielle Sorel, one of the in-house creators for Wheesearch, did a review on that, and I'll pop that in up there. And I was looking at it, and I thought there were like maybe 5 shades that were similar in here, but after playing with the palette, the shades are completely different. In the Back Talk palette, the shades are a little bit lighter, and in here, they start out light, but they get very deep. So if there are any shades that match, it's probably like 1 or 2, and I don't think that's a big deal. So overall, the Naked Cherry palette, I definitely recommend go get this and start slaying some eye looks, okay? Please give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, turn on our post notifications, and drop some comments letting us know what you think. And also go to www.wheesearch.com and check out my opinion for this product because I'm about to go enter it in. So if you would like to see a live tutorial using this palette of a couple of looks that you can do for your eyes, I will be having a live stream on Tuesday at 10 a.m. Pacific time, which is 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you can make it, come on out. Alright everybody, thank you so much for watching this video, and stay beautiful. Bye!